8 a.m. The engines are warm and the pack is forming. We're gathering at the shop for the final briefing before the reliability run kicks off. The plan is simple: hit the shops, stay off the trailers, and keep the tradition alive. But in cars this old, simple is never easy.
To do a reliability run. So I planned it out in 24 hours. I really appreciate all these guys opening up their houses and their shops. We're going to go to a couple of professional shops, a couple of private places. It is a long route. There is a booklet that my wife has over here if you don't have one yet. Unfortunately, in the last 2 weeks, we've had 2 road closures. So I had to pull out my 2nd grade crafting skills and glue stick a new page into the middle. So if those pages are a little sticky, just, the ones that
That's what I say too.
We're gonna leave from here and go to John Belford's shop just a couple blocks away. We're gonna take a little scenic route through town. We're gonna go to the Lonnie Moore shop after John's, and Lonnie's is a collision shop up front, hot rod shop in the back. And then we're gonna have a few miles to put down. We're gonna head up to Peabody, Kansas to Affordable Street Rods where I used to work. They are gonna feed us all.
With the Beatniks busy setting up, I jumped in Ryan from the Duke's Chevy. We're already a man down with Shawn's wagon having issues at the first stop, so the pressure is on the rest of us to make it through.
Wow, look at that thing. Oh, it's a Mercury?
I think so. Yeah, it's Merc.
There's an art to going super radical,
Exactly.
but still looking good.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Japanese are very good at that. They can
are.
do like a wild custom that you'd be like, if they told you what they were gonna do, you'd be like, oh, you're gonna fuck it up. But then they pull it off, and you're like, oh man, that's it. You know?
Yeah, they are.
The other 2 cars that went with me, the Impala behind me, and then there's a brown 52. They both lost fuel pumps. So
Oh,
we
really?
were doing fuel pump swaps in Louisiana.
It's such that. Kind of that hell I've ever seen. So the shop is this big building down the street here. We'll go into the garage, and then there's a lock door to the left that leads into the big building. There's all kinds of cool signs and cars, and there's a restroom. When they turn left, if you want to main against the that way you can see all the people signs. All right, in a second, Dave. So anybody who hasn't been that way yet, there's so much stuff this way. If you want to go check it out for sure. Yeah, I know.
While we were checking out the rest of the building, Shawn was busy on the tools.
Oh, you got a wheel back on.
We're ready. You want to cruise?
This right here sheared off. I hit a pothole and it hit this and pushed and broke the steering. So my steering completely went. But look at fresh bolts.
Damn.
Joey just drilled it out. This guy's the man. He had the idea. He's like, let's pull it all off, and then I'll drill from the front,
Yeah.
and it might come out. And he drilled in,
Started drilling and got about probably a quarter inch
and he
deep.
just went out.
Right.
Hey, you're the man.
Luckiest thing all day, buddy.
Hey, I'll just tell the other dude that I'll roll with you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I got video.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, he sorted it.
All right.
All right, thanks,
Cool.
Eddie.
I was gonna offer you a ride in this thing if you want it.
I might take it actually. Look,
Okay.
can I? Who's it?
Yeah, this is Mike.
Hey Mike, how you doing?
Hey man, how are you?
Nice to meet you. I will jump in it. I'll just tell my buddy
go to
up
the
there.
next spot. In this
Yeah.
thing. This thing's super.
Hey, watch
Oh.
out. He likes that.
Yeah, all right. That's the price to pay, huh? Hey Shawn, I'll meet you there. I'm gonna jump in this sled for the next one and get a bit of. I'll see you there. Oh, suicide. Yeah. Jump in my dream car right here.
Shop stop 1 is in the books and the pack is moving. I've swapped seats to roll with Mike in his new Chevy build. This tail dragger is pure class, and it's the perfect way to cruise to our next destination.
There's a show called Lone Star Roundup over there. I don't know if you ever heard of that show.
Yeah, I drove the 54 there years ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, like 2013 or something.
I drove out there last year for that. And I have a 57 Bel Air that was my dad's.
Okay.
Drove it out there.
Did you build the car up yourself? Or?
This one?
Yeah.
Most of it, yeah. Ryan did the, Ryan owns a shop in Florida that does hydraulics and,
Yeah.
suspension work. And they're real talented. And I have a friend named Matt Seeley who lives in Stanley, New York, and he helped me chop it. And, but I did most of like the body work, paint. I painted the car.
Oh, you painted it?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I learned enough to paint my own cars,
Yeah.
that kind of shit. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We're using the right tools with the right person over your shoulder saying,
right,
hey,
yeah. And then some of the people that I met when I was working over there, like, still helped me. Like, that's the guy that taught me to paint, and the guy that taught me to do all this other shit, and he still comes around. We all live in Florida, and don't get me wrong, Florida's great.
yeah,
I love living there. But when we travel out to California 2 or 3 times a year, cars down the dirt, when you get there, you realize, like,
Well,
oh,
it's so
this is
popular.
why people live out here.
Yeah.
Like, the weather is just incredible. And
that's what tells me, like, after a while it gets over the traffic and then I'm ready to
Yeah.
get back to Oz.
right.
And then I'll get a shitty winter and I'm going, you know what? I miss it. The weather is, you forget about traffic and everything else once you leave because the weather is just really good.
So
Like,
good. We're a car person too, man. Like,
yeah,
all that whole state is just full of the best shit. And it's where it's all started, and
it is. That's the culture.
it's the culture there. But where I live, it's not that way.
I started coming over there because of when I was a kid. It was BMX culture, and surf, skate. Every video was from there.
Yeah.
And then it was the type of cars that I was getting. I always loved cars, but like muscle cars and different stuff. And then I started seeing sleds in my later teens, and
Right.
realizing that it all came from that area.
Yeah.
So by the time I was ready to come over, it was all those boxes, like culture-wise.
It's a no-brainer where you're going.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's like, well, I know I'm going there.
But my first stop was Daytona Bike Week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I come over to your side of town for that.
Yeah.
My first bit, and that was in 04, so that's when the chocolate scene was
Right.
blowing up like
Blowing.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
I've
that
been-
was just,
I've been going to that for shit. I haven't gone the last few years. I did motorcycles for a while,
yeah,
and I got out of it when I had kids.
okay.
And I still have one, and we go over there for the Turkey Rock Run, the car show.
Oh, okay.
It's like our big car show in Florida is in Daytona, and
Yeah.
it's over Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah, if you ever made that, or hit one of us up.
Yeah, I will.
Like, we have a big ass, like, everyone like congregates at the track during
Yeah.
the day, and then like, you know, there's a few different things to do at car shows at night, whether it's at like the biker bars, they'll have car shows at the Iron Horse or wherever.
Like that, right?
Yeah, it's a fun time, and you kind of got to go into it with a different frame of mind if you're into this kind of stuff, because like we're kind of the only people there with stuff like this, so it's like you're not going to see anything you haven't seen. Well, as far as like customs or lowriders, you know.
Yeah.
But it's what we got, you know.
No, Australia is the same.
Yeah.
There's a scene for everything there, but very small. So.
Right.
But I actually, you know, like muscle cars and stuff. So I like a bit of everything.
Yeah, me too.
Seeing what we like,
Yeah.
and then if there's cool lowriders or some crazy street machine thing, blowing the ejected motor,
Right,
like,
yeah.
I want to see it all. So.
Same. Yeah.
Our second stop is a Kansas staple, the kind of shop that keeps this whole culture alive. Seeing the pack lined up out front, you really start to feel the scale of this run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This was the same, the maroon car.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have St. Christopher.
Oh,
I was talking to you about the heart.
Yeah.
Because we are over at,
Yeah.
Shawn got the Impala wagon back on the road. I've swapped seats to join him for the next leg. There's nothing better than seeing a dead car come back to life. We're back at full strength and heading to the next destination. The heat is rising, but the momentum is even higher.
We own Affordable Street Rod, so we want to welcome you here today. We'll do a reliability run up and we'll feed everybody. Little girl in the black shirt there is the one that does not. There's a way, you haven't tasted it yet.
The run was a success. We're pulling back into McPhail's tattoo shop where it all started, and seeing all of the cars lined up across the front is a sight I won't forget.
This one.
Every single one of them made it back under its own power. But the weekend is just getting started. We're finishing the night at a private Beatniks BBQ. It's the calm before the storm. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode, because tomorrow the gates finally open for the main event at Kustomville. I'll see you there.